Are you a business owner who want to run webinar, but you feel quite stuck, and you have never done a webinar before? Maybe you've done a few, but you are not clear about what is the roadmap. And here I'm just gonna share you some of the core components I have discovered to run a successful webinar. Okay, and if you don't know where to start, and here are something I guess you need to think about it. The first thing you need to ask yourself is who, okay? Who is the ideal client and who you wanted to get into your webinar. Because running a webinar is not just for sake of running a webinar, by the way. And we should have a purpose of running this webinar. If you are in the business, I think the single most important purpose is get more leads and get more clients. That's full stop. And that's the objective. Of course, there are some other purpose like build your brand, warm up your audience. But I think let's just be so tangible. Basically is to get more leads and get more clients from the webinar. So if you want to get more leads and get more clients, number one, you need to ask who is your ideal client. You need to figure out the demographic and the geographic and the psychographic. So once you figure out who is your ideal client, then it becomes easy because you already have a clear idea about who you wanted to invite into your webinar. The second question you need to ask yourself is what is the content I should share with the people, and so they are going to build a relationship and a trust with you. Okay, because let's say you attract the right people into webinar, but if you not share something that's valuable for them, they are not going to watch the webinar for a long time. They may going to join the webinar. They're just going to leave in a few minutes. That's what I realized as well. So the second sense, you need to realize what is the content you have to teach, and to make sure that people that are going to build a relationship and a trust with you, and they're going to position you or your company as something that can help them solve the problem they're facing. Okay, otherwise there's no point for you to run a webinar. The third sense you need to figure out is what is the product or service you are promoting. Why? If you don't promote anything, okay, just running a webinar for running webinar, that means that you are entertaining yourself and other people, and you're just wasting time. So basically, you need to figure out what is the product or service you want to promote. That means end of the webinar, the people that are going to buy from you, or they're going to book an appointment to learn the product or service you are promoting. By the way, if you find what I'm sharing with you is valuable, I would highly suggest you subscribe to my channel. In addition, I got upcoming webinar for you. My upcoming webinar going to show you how to attract the highly qualified leads into your webinar and also convert them into high-pay clients. If you are interested about it, I would highly suggest you just check the link in the description. I will see you in my webinar.